Chrysler with Clifford Roofing, and I just want to talk to you about the roofing. If you're replacing your roof, there is a thing called a roofing system. Now, instead of many times we think of the shingles themselves as the only component to a roofing job, but that's not correct. After we've removed the old shingles and the tar paper and the roofing drip edge, things of that nature, everything that's old, we remove all that. Then we want to start off, and we want to start with a high performance leak barrier. This is in the areas of the valleys, the plumbing penetrations around chimneys, and the eaves. Anywhere where you could have a more defined area where you could possibly have a leak. We want to stop that first. Second, then we want to put down a roof deck protection. Now, traditionally, there has been tar paper. Well, the tar paper, it becomes brittle over time and can crack. This newer protections that they have out are synthetic, and they will last much longer, do not become brittle over time. And the great part about these protections is if for some reason there was some water through a wind rain that we have here in Texas, and some water got up underneath some shingles, it will still help and protect that. So it's your first layer of protection. Many times you can actually see this protection on roofs on a new construction job where they've already put down these roof deck protection barriers beforehand, 2, 3, 4 weeks before they actually get the shingles on, and it protects that deck and protects the home. Now it's just the first layer. Now your next layer, you want to go to a metal drip edges and any kind of flashing that may need to replace. These metal drip edges are perfect for allowing when the water is coming off the edge, instead of it coming up underneath and in on the fascia board, coming up under the soffit area and rotting that out. If you have that drip edge, it'll get on that metal and it will cause the water to drip down to the gutters, drip down to the edge of the house. So it protects the wood and the decking as well as your soffit area. Next thing, you want to have a starter strip. Starter strips go across the eaves at the bottom, and it's an excellent strip that when you put that first layer of shingle, it sticks to that and they glue back together and causes your shingles not to be able to pick up in high winds. And of course, now we finally get to the shingles themselves, the part that everybody thinks of is the roof. Well, that is, we finally get there. The great part of it is there's beautiful colors that are available and warranties that are excellent warranties for some architectural shingles. And we love working with customers to find the right look, the right shingles, so they can have a beautiful, beautiful finish. We've got a couple more things though to get that system finished. Let's look at our ventilation. A newer kind of ventilation, especially if you have enough ridge area, is to put in ridge ventilation. And it's where we cut an opening in the ridge and we put a ridge cap vent up there. It's a vent that allows air to breathe through. So now heat rises, and through the soffit vents, when that heat rises, it goes just straight up to the top and automatically dissipates. If you do not have enough ridge in a certain area, we may still have to go with some whirlybirds or some turtle vents, other kind of venting that is available. But it is important to have the proper ventilation so that your attic can breathe appropriately if it needs to breathe. If it is a foamed attic, then we'll just seal it all off. If it's a foamed attic with a closed attic assembly, it will be completely closed off and you don't have to worry about the ventilation at all. Our last thing is our ridge cap. The ridge cap is a defined shingle that's even a heavier grade shingle than the shingles that are on the surface, on the flat surface. And these particular shingles will protect and help, as well as they just a beautiful final appeal. The great part for you is when we're finished, you'll have an excellent look to your neighborhood, an excellent look to your house. It also will keep the weather at bay, and then you're going to have a product that will last for many years. We'd love to help you out at Clifford Roofing. If there's anything we can do for you, you can get a hold of us at cliffordroofing.com. cliffordroofing.com. We look forward to hearing from you.